YouTube, what is going down, man? I am back at y'all boys again with another video, man. And look, I know that everyone cannot watch every single video, man. I wish that you could. I'm gonna be honest, I wish that you would, but I know that other people have other obligations. Some of y'all lives are busy, you know what I'm saying? You don't have all times of the day to sit and catch up on all of the news for NBA 2K20, and some information will eventually slip through the cracks and you may not know about it. So that's the purpose of this video, man. It's to just get everybody in that same space, get everybody basically caught up to what's going on with NBA 2K20 if you're excited for the game, man. So most of the information in this video is going to be coming directly from that event that they had a couple days ago with a lot of influencers, with some celebrities, and they were uploading information and they were uploading footage of the game on their Instagram stories, man. So most of the things in this video are almost absolutely 100% confirmed. There are some things in the video that we don't know just yet, but I'm gonna still put them in here so you guys can know what's going on with the game. Also, like I said, most of the things in this video are going to be coming directly from GamePlay, but I'm gonna keep it a bean with y'all. A few things on this list are going to be rumor / speculation. Now, I tried to make sure that most of the things that I put in this video are things that I definitely do think that are going to be in the game. I don't want to sit here and try to clickbait y'all. I don't want to sit here and try to just lie to y'all for however long this video is, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 15, it don't matter. I want to make sure that I'm trying to be as truthful as I possibly can be, because one thing that I don't like being is wrong. I'm gonna keep it honest with y'all. I hate being wrong, and I don't want y'all to come to this video when a game come out and be like, man, you said number 7 had whatever and it ain't in the game. You know what I'm saying? So when I came up with this list and when I crafted this, I tried to make sure that everything that I'm going to say and put in this video is something that I think is going to be in the game. But that's enough for the talker. Let's dive straight into this thing, man. Number 1. Wait, you know what? Let's start with 10. Number 10 thing that we know about NBA 2K20 is that there will no longer be any early access to the game. Now, ever since 2K16, that's 4 2Ks ago. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, let me make sure I'm right. 16, 17, 18, yeah, 4 2Ks ago, you know what I'm saying? 4 2Ks ago, 2K started to allow people to get early access to the game. Now that ranged from 2 days early all the way to last year where they allowed people to get the game all the way to 4 games early. Well, this year they have officially ended that practice, and thank the heavens, because I used to hate, honestly, pre-ordering this game. I'm really lazy when it comes to pre-ordering. So this is honestly something that definitely benefits me, and it benefits a lot of people that don't have the time to go to the store and pre-order. Like, why can't we just buy the game on release date or whatever? So no matter which version of the game that you pre-order, there will be no early access to the game, and I think every game is released September 6th, if I am absolutely correct. I could check the date, but that means I had to stop my commentary, and I'm kind of in the groove, so I ain't gonna do it, you know what I'm saying? But that leads me into the number 9 thing that we know about NBA 2K20. There will be 3 versions of the game. Now, this is nothing new at all. I think 2K18 had 3 versions. I think 2K19 had 3 versions. The only one that I don't remember having 3 versions was 2K16, but ever since 2K17, there have been 3 versions of the game, and they're doing it again this year. Now, each version has their own different style of pre-order bonuses, their own different amounts of things that you get for the game. So I'll make sure that I have that in the screen while I'm talking. But that's the number 9 thing that we know about NBA 2K20. Now, enough of the pre-orders, enough of the bonuses. Let's get straight into the mucket and grind. Let's get to number 8. The number 8 thing that we know about NBA 2K20 is that Blowbox may be making a horrible return, man. Now, we know Blowbox are not a fun thing in video games and basketball. And once you start thinking about Blowbox in a basketball video game, what game was riddled? What game was oversaturated with Blowbox? 2K18. Now, once you start to compare 2K20 to 2K18, that's how we know we already started off on a bad foot. And as you can see in this gameplay footage, this is Paul George. Has the ball on the baseline, starts to drive towards the rim. LeBron is coming at him at an angle, and it looks like he gets a clear as day blow-by animation. Now, this clip is only literally about 3 seconds, but we can clearly see this is kind of a blow-by. And in 2K19, they did a decent job of removing the blow-bys from the game and toning them down. Like in 2K19, honestly, the only time that I do remember someone getting a blow-by animation is if a slasher's hot and he's diving towards the rim. And that's honestly when someone should get it. But Paul George doesn't have a takeoff. But Paul George isn't hot. He just got a clear blow-by to LeBron. So hopefully This is just a once in a whenever chance that this happens. Hopefully we don't have to see this, but I had to put this in the video because I need y'all to know, don't get that game and be shocked when you see Blowbox maybe making a horrible return. Now, the number 7 thing in the list that's also maybe making a return, the GrandBadge / the takeover system. Now, I said in one of my previous videos, the takeover system to me reminded me of the GrandBadge. And if you look, it looks like in this footage right here, there's a Laker player with something under his feet, and it looks mighty close to a GrandBadge. Now the GrandBadge could be making its way back. It may be a way more updated version of it. Maybe they seen what the takeover had, they liked it a bit, and they incorporated a little bit more what the GrandBadge was. Who knows? But I also have to give a disclaimer because there have been some people out here debunking this, and I was one of those people. I'm one of the people that I honestly kind of think that this may be a GrandBadge, but I kind of think that it's not. I'm 50-50 on this, so I felt like it was decent enough to put it in the video, but I don't really know yet. This could definitely be a glare on the court, so I'm going to show you another screenshot from the same spot when there's no player around. So as you see on the court, there's a glare on the court. You're seeing a lot of things. So that could be the Jumbotron reflecting off of the court, but it also could be a GrandBadge. We don't really know just yet, so I'm gonna play it safe and I'm gonna say that the GrandBadge could possibly be returning in NBA 2K20. What do you guys think? Do you think that there was a GrandBadge, or was it honestly nothing and it was just a glare on the court and a lot of people are reaching? On to the number 6 thing that we already know about NBA 2K20, and then we know that is 100% confirmed, is that women are in the game. We've been knowing this for a little while with the screenshots that we've been seeing a while back. Also, in the trailer that you guys have been seeing me rolling throughout this video, we already know about this in the 2K first look trailer that they gave us, man. So this is a major thing for a lot of women. We already know representation is not only amazing, but in the same hand, it's also important. We see in the 2K community, there are a few women out there, so of course, this is a big thing for them. This is a big thing for us as well, bro. Just look, just to push the game, push the genre forward. We don't know how the women will be incorporated in the game, but we do know for 100% fact, this will be the first 2K to incorporate women and WNBA players as playable characters in their game. So let's go ahead and go to number 5, man. Now, the number 5 thing that we know is that we have a new shot meter in the game. Now, this shot meter, I called it new, but it's honestly, this looks exactly like the 2K17 shot meter. So I think I have 2 clips of this thing in action. As you can see here, there is a Laker player going up for a layup, and you can clearly see this layup meter, this shot meter is directly from NBA 2K17. So there's also 2 things in this clip. The layup meters are back. They're still time layups, and we have a new shot meter, man. Also, there was a clip of a player getting a green with this shot meter, so it's not exactly like the NBA 2K17 shot meter because the green animation is definitely different. I don't know if I have that clip. I'll try to look around and find it, but that's another thing that we know about NBA 2K20 is that we will have a new shot meter. Wasn't really a fan of the foot shot meter in 2K19, so I'm glad that they changed that up, and I'm glad they brought back the 2K17 shot meter because I'm comfortable with this. But I really do hope that they do give us an option to put it by our hands and by our feet the same way that it was in 2K19. I don't see any reason why they would take it out, but we know 2K, they've done it before. There's no reason to take something out, and they take something out. So let's go ahead and go to the number 4 thing that we know about NBA 2K. In NBA 2K20, you will know how much you were covered. Now, I know many of you guys that played NBA 2K19, we've all raged about somebody getting a yellow and you don't know how it was a yellow. How did he cover me? There was no way. So in NBA 2K20, it looked like they're going to give us a little more answers to those questions that we have been asking. As you can see here, they show the timing of the jumper and they show the percent that you have been covered. So for an example, you can get a very early release and you will only cover it by 9%. So that's kind of interesting, and that's definitely going to open the door to a whole lot more rage, man. I could definitely hear a lot of people yelling already, bro, I was only covered by 6%. How am I missing? Like, you know what I'm saying? So I was basically open. Like, we already know 2K, you opening up a door of a lot of complaints, but I'm glad that they are incorporating this into the game because I want to know how much percent am I covering on stretches and why they still making that in my face. So this is a good thing. Some people may be a bad thing, but this is one thing that we do know. We have a new coverage percentage indicator, whatever you want to call it, in the game. Now, the third thing that we know about NBA 2K20 is that they have better lighting than they had in NBA 2K19. Now, for some people, this is completely irrelevant, But for me, and I know a lot of people, the look of a game is important. Matter of fact, I think there are way more people that this is important to than people are honestly telling, because a lot of y'all are complaining that the game looks exactly the same, but that means that you care about how the game looked. So with them adding new lighting, this is obviously something that is definitely important to you. You don't want the game to look the same, man. In NBA 2K19, the lighting wasn't the best on the players, wasn't the best on the court, and you can see they improved that for NBA 2K20, man, because in these screenshots, the lighting in this game is definitely better than it was in 2K19. Honestly, I think they're trying to get back to their 2K14 kind of vibes with the good lighting, bouncing off of the players, bouncing off of the court. So this is something that we know that will be improved in NBA 2K20, and that will be in the game. And you can also see it in some of this cell phone footage as well, man. I know the quality of it is not the best. We already know that, but you can see how the lighting is bouncing off of the court. You can see how those reflections is bouncing off of the court. Let's go ahead and go to the number 2 thing. Now, the number 2 thing, we are done with the gameplays for this video. And now, like I said in the beginning of the video, we are here to talk about the rumors and the speculation. Now, one thing that we know that may be in NBA 2K20, this is from an individual named Toxic Bangs, and basically what he is claiming is that NBA 2K is going to go back into that 2K16/2K17 style of player upgrading, where you can pick what you want to max out instead of having to wait until you hit a certain overall to get a new attribute, and it's basically random, and the game is basically deciding what you're going to upgrade. Now, this is a major W, because Lord, do you know the pain of making a slasher? And when you making your character, they say you're going to have enough to get the contact dunks, but you don't unlock that contact dunk until you are 96. Well, you making a player that you think can speed boost, but you can't speed boost until you are 97. Like, that was absolutely trash. I've been saying for years, for 2 years now, bring it back. Bring back the 2K16 to 2K17 style player upgrading, and let me max what I want to max. I don't like 2K forcing me to upgrade my rebounds when I'm a pure playmaker. It just didn't make sense to me. I'm glad that they are finally seeing the error in their ways, and I'm glad that they're going back to something that worked in the past. Why would you even change it? Like, this current system that they had, absolutely garbage. So if this rumor is true, Toxic Bangs, if it ain't true, we pulling up with you with the smoke. But if it is true, this is a major W. And in that tweet, it leads me to my number 1 thing. Did you read it or did you miss it? He said, depending on your archetypes. So this means that archetypes are definitely coming back for NBA 2K20. And honestly, I kind of feel like this is a common sense thing. This is like the foundation of 2K right now. Archetypes are everywhere on every single player. So they're definitely going to come back, but we don't know in what form they're going to come back. Are they going to go back to the NBA 2K16 style where you got outside, inside, and balance? Because that is a form of an archetype. If you don't know, I know some of y'all guys don't think that, but it is. Or will they continue to build off the things that they've been building off of since 2K17 with the shot creators, the playmakers, the locks, the glasses, you know what I'm saying? The things like that, the archetypes that we've become used to. Will they continue to improve upon that? Will they add a 3rd archetype? Please God, I hope they don't. Will they add that though? But that's a lot of the questions that we do have, man. But one thing that we do know is that it's looking like archetypes are returning, man. So that's the video. That's the video, man. That's a lot of information to unpack. Most of the things are absolutely, completely, damn near confirmed. I think the only 2 things that may be a risk, the only 2 L's that I may be potentially taking is the archetypes and the player upgrade system. Now, I may potentially take an L on that. Maybe also the GrandBadge, because the GrandBadge may not come back. But I think I'm going to shoot at least 80% from this list. I think 80% of the things from this list are definitely going to be in NBA 2K20. But that's all I got for y'all boys, man. I hope that everyone is caught up. More news is to come. We'll have more news for y'all boys, man. Make sure that you like, subscribe, hit the notifications, join the gang. My name is Trey. Y'all know the rest. We on the road to 40K. And we out.